Folks, if you're not aware of my history with Tim Pool, I interviewed him once, almost 15 years ago, when he was a camera guy at Occupy Wall Street. Then his partner, who he was working with, decided not to work with him because it sounded like, I don't know, the details from what you can tell from the reporting, it sounded like this guy felt like Tim's route was going to be a little more commercial in some ways.
Well, I have to say that I really, when it comes to Tim Pool, like Sam Seder is going to annihilate Tim Pool. Emma Vigeland has had a chance to annihilate Tim Pool. So you got Sam Seder and Emma Vigeland annihilating Tim Pool. I will say there was a time in my life where I used to watch Tim Pool, and I felt like he was at least trying to be authentic and original and all of that. Like, I felt like there was passion there. I understand that people's lives change, so I don't ever expect anybody to continue to sound the way they used to. Look, people are people. People are going to do what they're going to do. But with Tim Pool, don't keep telling me that you're fighting the establishment when you're literally doing the opposite, because Trump win, Trump W, Trump good. You know, and you're like, I think personally merging with the Daily Wire, but I could be wrong. Like, I don't really care to hear all of that. Right? Like, you are the establishment now, and it's okay. Just because you wear a beanie is okay. But let's go into this clip. Sam Seder is going to, explain what's going on a little bit in this clip. Let's just get right into it, guys.
And then wanted to justify his theocracy to me, or his theology, or his, I guess, where his ethics are derived from, or morality. And here is Tim explaining why I don't care about that.
Because their reactions are entirely emotional and social orthodoxy based. So if you want to win a debate with Sam Seder, you have to insult him. No matter what he says, you have to act like it's the stupidest thing anyone's ever said. That's how they debate.
That's crazy.
So if Sam says something like universal health care,
I don't even understand. Now, it's true. Like, Tim's talking about such complicated things that I don't even understand what he's saying. Is he saying that opponents of mine have to say that what I'm saying is stupid? And because that's the way I debate?
Yes, I can translate this for you. Because remember back during your debate with him, when he started to say you're having an emotional breakdown when you weren't? He's copy pasting from the previous interactions to update his software. So like when he got emotional with me and got all red faced and screamed, he remembered that and the humiliation of that and wanted to use that against you.
That I get.
And then now he's remembering the more recent debate with you, which is when basically you mocked him and made him look silly. And he's trying to claim that that's the extent of your debate style. And he wants to, like he tried to by calling you emotional, use your mockery again. And his advice to others is to use mockery against you. Obviously, the mockery is kind of the cherry on top of the whole logical
I'm trying to apply in this situation.
Pool, all he does now is just try to sound cool. Like, seriously, there's no argument. Look, I'm not here to glaze any pundit, okay? I'm not. It's going to be brutally honest with me. I'm not, right? So I understand when people are right at the time that they are right. So maybe some people don't really care for what Sam Seder says. Like, that's fine. And maybe some people don't care for what Tim Pool says. But Tim Pool pretends like he's doing this stunning and brave thing, whatever it is. And it's not. Like, it's not. It's just copy and paste with Tim Pool. He wasn't always like that. He is now. I understand, things have changed in his life, so I'll respect it.
Haha, you don't want a Christian theocracy.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I mean, I'm confused too, because he seemed to get very upset when Milo Yiannopoulos on his show started talking about how the people who took that Russian money certainly knew what they were doing. And then Tim was like, no, that's not right. I'm one of those people. All right, good.
like universal health care is a right, you'd be like, all right? You don't even know what rights are, dude. Oh, I can't believe it should be so stupid. Do you have any idea how stupid you look?
That is what Ben Shapiro basically says.
What's going to happen is all the clips are going to go around and they're going to be like, oh, that was so dumb. I can't. But you make them look dumb and trigger their emotions. People on the right are going to be like, whatever. But that's the game. We're all structure of
I
American
should say
pop.
there's a cut there by the person who actually tortured themselves by watching this.
90% of America is.
No, but even no, because if you go look at the Sam Cedar ones, all of them are Sam Cedar crushed them. Like he has a coherent worldview and they don't. So if you look at these LGBTQ ones where they do have a chance to open their mouth and a few words out of their mouth, you get to see their true colors.
You know, the thing about Sam is that he's got like a high school equivalent education. And I'm not saying that to drag him.
At best.
Again, I'll stress this to all his fans. I am not saying this to be like, oh, yeah, well, he's dumb. I'm saying.
Closet, I want to say, look, I sat with Tim, and as people know, and I think this came out during the interview with John Benjamin, I share a lot with Tim about my personal feelings. And so when Tim says that he's not doing this to slag me in any way, you should understand that Tim does feel like I have a high school equivalent education. Now, I did go to high school, so one could also say he has a high school education. But Tim seems to feel like I had an education that was equivalent to going to high school that I also happen to have gotten in high school.
Well, I'm a little confused as to, because the rumors that he dropped out of high school, Tim, I don't care about that at all. I don't think that that's even relevant or a constructive point to bring up somebody's education. Like, I'm not an elitist in that way. I think you can gain education and life experience in a variety of different ways. But I'm not necessarily, his Wikipedia says it, left school at the age of 14. But it's odd to say that you have a high school level of education.
Well, he didn't say I have a high school. He said a high school equivalent level, which is odder to say because I did go to high school.
But when we're kind of just like unpacking his lag and like his projection and his bluff, it colors it a little bit differently when you find out that he doesn't. That
so
this
you're
may be
saying
an.
And so the thing is, like, why is he bringing that up? Like, he didn't graduate high school. The right has nothing left. I thought y'all wanted to abolish colleges. Like, I can't keep up anymore. Like, the whiplash is beyond insane. It just is. So I can understand right here, Sam Cedar, like, calling them out, Emma Baglin, like, stop trying to act like your original Tim, because you're not. It's just so, like, seriously, like, these people, they're so fake to their audience. Like, I just wonder if people realize how fake these people have gotten. It's despicable.